Breakups suck. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It blows. And if you're going through one, I am so sorry. I've been there. I'm still going through it. Even though you're not together anymore, you can't help but think about them. They're the first thing that you think about when you wake up, and they're the last thing that runs through your mind before you fall asleep. How to describe the feeling? Well, it feels like somebody ripped your beating heart right out of your chest, nailed it to a rocket ship, and flew it into the sun. Funny thing is, the worst part isn't losing your heart, it's feeling the gaping hole in its place. You go from having someone that you can talk to about everything to, well, nothing. All the inside jokes, the late night texts, everything gone overnight. The good news, you're not alone. You're not the first person to go through this, and you will not be the last. This happens to everyone. There's a lot of us out there. Welcome to the club. The bad news. The only way to get past it is to go through it. There is no way around it. There are no shortcuts. This is something I wish I had known a long time ago. Move on immediately. Don't wait for answers. Don't wait for closure. Try not to take it personal. It may be hard letting go, but it's nowhere near as hard as holding on to something that isn't real. Everyone is entitled to the pursuit of happiness, and if their idea of happiness doesn't include you anymore, then so be it. People come together and people grow apart. Cut any non-essential contact. Do not stalk them on social media. It's only going to make it worse. You don't want to drag this thing out any longer than it's got to be. Every time you check up on them, you're picking at your own wound, and it's going to take that much longer to heal. The end of a relationship is not a defeat, and it's not a failure. It just means you weren't a match. That's it. You're both still learning about yourselves, and you're still learning about life. Here's the beautiful thing about what you're going through. You can never fully appreciate love if you've never experienced heartbreak, and that's just a cold, hard fact. You get to experience everything that life has to offer, both the good and the bad. And in the long run, this will make you a more whole, mature individual. You'll be able to relate with others out there who are going through this. Yeah, you might have to avoid a few restaurants and old hangout spots for a while. You might get sick of everything reminding you of them, and the holidays, well, the holidays might be rough. You might have to avoid a few songs you used to listen to. But be grateful. Be grateful for the journey you had together. Treasure the good memories. You earned those memories. They belong to you, but don't dwell on them. As they say, time heals all wounds, but in the meantime, you've got to get back to living. Breakups have a nasty way of cutting into your self-esteem, so you're going to have to build yourself back up. Focus on yourself, make a change, go to the gym, get a tattoo, take a road trip. You'll notice that as you spend more time investing in yourself and achieving your goals, the pain will decrease. Eventually, you'll learn that you didn't need them to be happy, you just wanted them. Now, I don't know what your story is, but if you were cheated on or wronged in some way, do not let this experience change your mind about love. Do not become cold and do not become callous, because that's the easy way out. It's too easy to let someone else's character flaw rob you of the rich relationships that you can have. If you walk through life so guarded that you don't let anyone else in, yeah, you might not get hurt, but you're not living. If you numb yourself to pain, you also numb yourself to joy. Holding on to anger and resentment only hurts you, so forgive them and move on for your sake. Eventually, you got to get back out there. It takes courage to open yourself up to someone else after you've been hurt. It takes courage to accept the fact that life is not perfect, but you're not going to let that stop you from living. We may enjoy the good times, but it's the hard times that shape us and help us grow. If you find yourself going through a particularly rough day, ask yourself this: if I have kids one day and they get their hearts broken, wouldn't it be a privilege to be able to say, yeah, I've been there and I know exactly what you're going through. You're going to be okay. And to the person who broke my heart, if you're watching, I'll always love you and I wish you the very best in life, but this is goodbye.